I had submitted my question, but I thank you for taking the opportunity. Thank you, sir. So, it's with regard to Gonzalez.
Yeah. This is Nancy.
How you doing?
He has a question about the case Luis Gonzalez.
Yeah, you're aware of the case?
Yes, I am.
Both are.
All right. So, I guess the precinct back then had informed me that it was the DA's decision to let this person free, and because it's when a death occurs, that's the DA's decision. That was what I was told by the second in command, the lieutenant, at that precinct in Bushwick. So the community just doesn't know what's the status of the case.
It's pending. It's pending. We have an upcoming meeting with the lawyers that represent the mother. That's not completely a truthful and honest answer, but it was up to us. There was a decision made that day that the driver was unaware that she struck. But
doesn't have to get investigated on this thing?
that's what we're doing. So the case is pending. There's been no final decision made. We've been meeting with the lawyer. We've met with the mother.
Right.
So stay tuned. You'll be hearing about it soon. Do we have a date for the meeting?
So I think it's next week, actually. They've been in many, many times, and it's a pending investigation, but we've investigated the driver and the property owner, and we've looked at so much video and so many interviews. And
so I was informed by the precinct again, the second in command. I forget his name. He's from Medellin. He's from, but anyway, that it's the DA's decision when there's a death to release the person, because they didn't arrest the person. They detained the person. They didn't arrest or charge, of course.
She was interviewed. She was interviewed, and there was no charges filed at that time. So it's a conversation that's often had between us and the police. But in terms of vehicular cases, the police can choose to file if they want to file.
Right.
That's true on different type of cases. Homicide, like a regular homicide case, they need DA consent. But that's not true on vehicular cases. But in terms of this particular case, it was probably something that it needed to be investigated thoroughly.
Right.
And so we're, like I said, we're in the middle of it. The lawyers are coming in next week, so stay tuned.
I appreciate you taking time. One last question.
The family at all?
Yeah, definitely know the family. One last question as well. I guess to clean up, the image, because one other misconception, I don't know if it is a misconception as a fact, is that the person is able to get away since she's a sister of a sergeant.
I don't know that to be true. I know that was one of the concerns, is that she had law enforcement in her family, but sergeant, I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
So even if a person is, how can I say, not proven to be inebriated or at risk of still driving, this person can still drive without any concern. There's not a concern?
No, they have to go to DMV court when they're involved in a collision that causes someone's life. They have to have a hearing by a judge that sits in domestic violence. In the DMV court about whether or not the license should be revoked or not.
Okay.
So that decision is made by DMV.
Okay. Yeah,
let me do it. I know there's other people.
No, that's it. That was it.
Since you know the family, you'll be hearing. Hey, sir.
Okay.
Hello.